What's up, everybody? Courtney here. Just wanted to kind of do a video today, and I want to talk about recovery and recovery paths. Um, you know, we're all trying to get to one destination per se. And there's different paths to get there. Just like when you go hiking, you can take different trails and they lead to the same destination, right? Well, in recovery, we have this mindset that abstinence is how it has to be done. That, you touch nothing at all, you go cold turkey, and you do the steps, blah, blah, blah. That's the only way that you can recover, and if you're not doing it that way, you're not 100% recovered, and you are not walking the straight, sober life. And I 100% disagree with that being the only way that people think recovery can happen. I am for recovery in the form of if you're making positive gains every day, you're not harming yourself, you're paying your bills, you're taking care of your responsibility, you're having a roof over your head, you're going to work, you're bringing home a paycheck, you're paying the bills, taking care of your children. There's a lot of people that are called Cali sober, okay? If you can do that and still be present and do what you need to do in your responsibilities, I'm great. That's for you. Good for you. Okay? Now, others will look at that and say, oh my gosh, how dare they? Oh, God, weed is a drug. It's a gateway drug. Come on, folks. And then you have some people that are totally against MAT, medicated assisted treatment. Now, I have been on medicated assisted treatment for 4 years. It saved my life. I can pay my bills, I can do whatever I need to do. But you have these so-called influencers on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, wherever, that claim, oh no, you're not sober on that. You're still strung out. I had a big influencer tell me that I was still a druggie because I was on medicated assisted treatment. And he also calls himself a preacher. And to me, that is not doing what God would want us to do. If you're going to sit here and judge me because my walk's not the same as yours, I don't feel that that's what God would want you to do. Just because, and like I said, and I'm going to say it again, would you tell somebody that was on a schizophrenia medication or a mental health medication to stop their medication? Would you? You know, um, mental health, it goes with mental health. Addiction is a disease. And if that medication helps that person stay abstinent from their drug of choice, then by all means. And I want to get this very clear across the page. You can abuse anything, okay? Like, people have gambling habits. People have shopping habits. People have a cornstarch habit. Look it up. I mean, you know what I mean? Habits and bad habits can be formed out of anything and everything, okay? But I'm so tired of the recovery community going after one another just because the walks aren't the same. But you need to remind yourself, that's just like with math. There's several ways to solve problems. Several. And they all get the right answer. So in recovery, just because so-and-so is doing, you know, you know, this avenue that is they're going completely cold turkey, just because they're going that avenue, that's what they want for them. But a lot of places, recovery centers, rehabs, things of that nature, they think medicated assisted treatment is horrible. And it's not. And, we need more facilities that advocate for the ability to use medicated assisted treatment if needed. Because you would never tell somebody, hey, you can't take that med here. What if it, any mental health med? And a lot of people say mind altering. Well, mental health meds are mind altering and mood altering. So you need to be careful with that term. And again, I'm going to say this again, anything can be abused. If you're not doing and walking your program correctly and holding yourself accountable, that's your own fault. You know what I mean? But if you're truly doing and working your program, holding yourself accountable, taking your medicine like you're supposed to, then nobody should have the ability to look at you and say, "Oh, you're not in recovery, or you're not sober." I just find that very disrespectful, and I find that, it's very distasteful. We don't have the right to judge anybody in their walk. Nobody, not a soul. If you were an addict, you don't have the right to look at somebody and say, "Oh, you're not sober because you take a little pill every day. You're not sober." Come on, get over yourself, bro. And I say that because I wonder how many souls and how many people we have lost because of that mindset right there. How many people have we lost to overdoses because you want to say they're not sober on that medicated assisted treatment, and they go and start using it again and they die? Think about it for a minute. And it's not our place to cast judgment either. And, I just really want the recovery community to really let that sink in and stop casting. We've come so far. You know what I mean? Like, if you beat H, if you beat F, if you beat M, and you have kicked it in the butt and you're working, you got a roof over your head, you're paying your car payment, you're paying your bills, you're doing all that, and here comes Joe Blow just because, oh, he did it with nothing, he thinks he's better than me. No. Go on somewhere with that nonsense. But I know one thing. I know God loves me, and I know that I couldn't have done it without God. And I couldn't have done it, without Matt. It saved my life. And I will forever be thankful for it. And I just wish more people would get over themselves. Because the look and the arrogancy is awful. It's not a good look. Really, to me, it's not. When you're sitting there, I would much rather somebody go to a doctor every week or every 2 weeks or every month and get their prescription for what they need than for them to be going to the dope house at 2 o'clock in the morning getting something that's going to kill them instantly. So choose your words wisely, guys. Especially when, you're out here in the recovery community talking to people. And remember, just because it didn't work for you and you didn't do it doesn't mean that it won't work for the next person. All right? Well, I love y'all, guys. And if you have any more topics you would like me to talk upon, comment below. And I'm going to start, uploading and doing some more videos. We're off to a great start in 2025. And if you can, please like, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And I hope y'all have a wonderful week. Peace out.